Alright. Oh, it opens on the other side. Okay, open this down. Alright, this is the third one. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Just get all the stuff out first. Because the pieces are spread out, so kind of have to just get everything out. Okay. Yeah, the second one has not finished yet, but wife wants the third one without doors before I put the doors on the second one. That's fine. Just get everything out. Okay. This slides onto the back. Put it away. Alright. Should be good at this, I think. Is this also a piece? Yeah, that slides onto the back. These two are the same thing. Put them together. Okay, this I think is a door. Yeah, well, this is definitely a door. This goes even more out of the way. Well, it's gonna. I'll just put it here. Door piece one. And see the handle here. This is another door piece. Not doing anything with these initially. Okay. Door piece. Alright. And this. Okay, this looks like a side piece, part of the box. Oh, right. Gotta move some other stuff first. All right. Includes I think there's a wood piece. Okay, this one will be close. So it's one of the walls. Okay, what's on this side? Ah. Okay. Whew. Okay, so that's the bottom piece. Oh, that's the. This looks like another. This looks like one of these things. Well, I don't know what they're called. That can wait. So putting that out of the way. Okay, more paper. This paper is actually really useful. It does actually protect pieces. Alright, this is also same as the previous piece. Put it somewhat out of the way. This is the bottom. Okay, here's where we start. Oh, and here is a piece of something. Looks a little bit, no, it's just dirty. It's fine. Yeah, I think it's just dirty. A little damage down here. For what it is though. It ends up, this piece ends up there. Doesn't have to look great. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Anyway, put it out of the way. The only thing that matters initially is this. Well, the wrench in there as well, but we already have one of those. Put the rest right here. Okay, that's the primary thing we need. Put the scissors back. Only need for opening a box sometimes. There's tape around it. Okay, now okay, yeah, requires 2 people. So you just don't do it with 1 person while I am. So, okay. All right, these things, just tear through it with your hands. One. Two. Oh, something fell. Okay, this thing. They have extra pieces in there, so it's not too bad if you lose some, but, nope. That's the next step. Okay, yeah, if you lose some, it's actually not that bad. Okay. Alright, all those 4 in. Number 1's done. This is step 2. Get this thing in there. These 2 of these things in there. One. First thumb for control, then palm. Alright. Step 2's done. Alright, that's one of them. So we got, they're symmetric, so they're interchangeable. So this one's going to be the left one. I'm going to pull the right one from the box. I think it's this piece. It looks like it. It looks like these things looks like they connect to the bottom, but maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at the others. No, it is not this, but it's part of the box structure. So I'm gonna put this right over here. Oh, oh, that's damage. No, that's a intentional hole. Never mind. Looks a little bit rough though. Looks a little bit rough, but it's okay. It's okay. Alright. Is this the right side that we're looking for? I think so. I see those plugs on the bottom, and also it's the last piece we have, so everything else has been accounted for. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. So okay, now let's gotta rotate this one. This thing fell out too. Okay, I think it's placed back in. Gotta make it look like the picture somewhat. Otherwise, the steps are more confusing. Okay. All right. Okay, wooden pegs. So what I think does well for wooden pegs is to, alright, so it's the top 3 holes. Yeah, top 3 holes. So start with your thumb. Start with your thumb, get it in some. Then palm the rest. Or use the wrench to do the rest. Don't start with the palm or the wrench. You don't have enough control, you could damage it. Top 3. Other one, top 3 as well. I pushed them further with the wrench later. Everything's just leaking out of this bag. Made the hole. Made the hole too low. Alright. Thumb first. Doing the thumb kind of hurts. Okay, it's in. Just Let's do the wrench for the rest of that. Sometimes it hurts a lot, sometimes it just goes in much smoother. I guess wood's just like that, where it's okay, where are you, wrench? Oh, there you are. Which is unpredictable because it moves around depending on humidity and I don't know what else. I know humidity is a big deal for wood. That's why we use coasters. Okay. Yeah, the slot here on the wrench is good for pushing the wood pieces in after they've gone in some. Otherwise, you don't have enough control over them. You have to go in a little bit with your thumb first. They don't have to. You could risk damage. Okay, so this is the big piece. All right, line, push it up. Okay. It goes in like that, so the big hole is on top. All right. Yeah. Okay. And then, doesn't matter which one of these you pick, it should be symmetrical. Okay. Pegs should be facing in. Yes. Okay. And push down. Now it's going to stick out a little bit. That is not okay. It's going to become a problem later when you try to fit in some other pegs. So it actually does need to be flush. Pushed it in as much as I could. Needs more though, but not necessarily now. That's something that we keep in mind if other stuff gets stuck. All right, it's symmetrical, so and it says push down. And it says push down right here. And then that guy looks like he's struggling too. Okay. Okay, get this in here. Symmetrical, so same thing on this side. Yeah. First get it flush, then push down. It doesn't want to go, it sticks out a little bit. Okay. All right, and that piece goes in next. Okay. Okay. The holes are pointed at us or something. Well, actually, you can kind of just do it that way. This. I think it should be in the same direction. And there it says that there's a tiny hole here, and there is. So I'm gonna just go off that. But also, it's the same orientation with the big hole on top here. Okay. Alright. Onto the big holes. Yeah, and then this side. Alright. So fully in. Alright, now just push down. It's sticking out a little bit. Okay, I'm putting my body into this. Oh, okay, it's flush. Alright, putting my body into this side. Alright, kind of flush. Almost. It's only sticking out a little bit. Okay. This is better. Again, it is only sticking out a little bit. Or actually, this one, yeah, hardly. This one's more. I think that's good enough. Okay, try one more time. It's sticking out the most here. Alright, let's see how that goes for now. This one might give us problems later. Okay, touch that. Then on that side, stick this outer thing that this thing goes into first, and then this thing. Okay. All right. Okay. Feel for the hole first. Kind of know where it is. Huh? Okay. All right. Oh, that one is real smooth. All right. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Yeah, it's flush. Get the one that goes inside of it in there. That one I had to push in harder, but I'd be worried if I didn't. Okay, one of those. One of these. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's flush. Feels flush, looks flush. Okay, looks good. Use the flashlight to see. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay, I'll put the cap. After that, it's done. Step 8, put the caps on into all 4 holes. You gotta be careful here. Sometimes it goes in well, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. That one I think is okay. Let's go a little bit. Okay, that's one. Gonna try to avoid that little thing we just put in. I'm putting this in here, maybe that'll make a difference. Maybe it did. I don't know. Feels okay. And this thing is mostly cosmetic, this part. These caps, I think. Well, here we didn't put any things in there before, so it shouldn't bump into anything. Okay. I think okay, I think that's good. Last one. Okay. And yeah, that's good. Okay, step 8 done. Alright, so I don't know why standing this thing is up is step 10, but fine. Alright, so the stuff that we slide in, it's those 2 wooden pegs. You know, I'm reversing step 10 and step 9. I'm picking this up first. That's the front. This is the back because it has the exposed. What is it? Whatever this thing's called. The cardboardy stuff. What is that stuff called? Yeah. All right. Particle board. Exposed particle board in the back. Okay, this. Yeah, that's just dirt. Which side looks better? This side looks better. These things are symmetrical. So I take the dirty side. Oh, put it on the back. Okay. Alright, now go back to step 9. Going in the wrong order because it just makes sense to do it this time. Alright, put the wooden pegs in. First with your thumb, and then with the wrench. Get control with your thumb. Okay. Put the hole in weirdly. Shouldn't have made a hole on both sides. Okay. Okay, and one up here. And other one here. Okay. All right. Use the wrench to push it in further. Okay. And which is the uglier side. The side looks fine, so I'm assuming the ugly side is only just dirty. Okay. Alright, so alright. Symmetric, so I can just move this thing. Okay. Now, if it's not flush, okay, actually at the bottom it's quite flush, so I think we are good. We will find out if we are not. Okay. Because the pegs in the bottom just won't go through if we're misaligned. All right. Yeah, it's a tight fit, as it should be. All right. The pegs in the wrong place. Should I have? Yeah, there should be two in the bottom. All right. It's gotta. Yeah. This felt too easy. Okay. Worry not. Pliers out. Okay. Oh, not these. On this one. Just a normal. No needle or a wrenchy head. Okay. and bring the wrench back, the pliers back. Because unless you screw up, you don't need these. I screwed up once, maybe I'll screw up again. But you gotta screw up with the wooden pegs to need those. So, okay. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Ikea wrench. Okay. Okay, now will it fit into those holes? We shall. Looks like it got stopped. Looks, it should fit though. So if I just put more pressure. Not fit. Okay. It's not quite. Maybe aligning it better will help. Yeah, this thing is sticking out a bit. Okay, let's put it down and try push again. Yeah, it's not quite going into that hole. If I were. What if I don't want to damage it? So a book might. We got books. Okay. Okay. Is there Bernstein Bears? Bernstein Bears. They're not likely to get damaged by this. Let's see. Alright, let's give us leverage. But first I gotta. So what I'm doing is I'm putting it on this side so that it sticks out more. So when I push down, okay, it looks flush now. Alright, it's going in now. It's going in now. Alright, let's pick it back up. Boom. Looks okay. Alright. Alright, books, thank you. Just gotta be flexible with, because, well, unless you're a professional, you don't know what you're doing, so just gotta be ready for surprises and to see what you can do to fix them. Haha! Alright, this one's in. Okay. All right, it's 10. 11's that one. We don't need to put any more pegs there. All right. All right. Which side looks nicer? What is this? Yeah, it's a start. This looks pretty nice. All right. So put this on the visible side. Okay, feeling the peg. All right. You gotta get it to fit well into the pegs. Going for another one. Okay. Haha. Okay, now this thing. That doesn't look so great. Keep messing up the bag of stuff. Doesn't look so great. Okay. But I think, well, actually I don't get to choose the orientation. It's gotta look like that. It says 4. I only see 2 places to put it, really. So it's again this outside thing and that one that goes in it. Alright. I think this is relevant for. Okay, looks kind of. Alright. I think this thing is involved in an anchoring to the wall, which, if you've seen my other 2 videos of making the previous 2 cabinets, I don't do because I don't think it's important. Not for something this height. Okay, flush, flush. Oop. Ah. Okay. So. Okay. Step 12 done. This is about making it level, which I didn't do with the previous 2. And I don't think it mattered. So, okay, then this is about putting stuff on top of it, anchoring to the wall anchor, skip, skip, skip. All right, here's where we put in, first gonna put out where it goes, and then we put these shelves on. Gotta cut this better. Okay. At this point, this is already quite heavy, so you gotta just walk it over. That's why I started close to where it was gonna go. It's gonna go into that hole right there. You can kind of slide it over. I don't drive, but I imagine this is what parking feels like. There's a flickering light here. I think it's that one up there. Okay, gonna turn off those lights. Which ones are they? Is it you? No. Is it you? Yes. Okay. Screw these guys in. 8 of them. Right at the middle of this, middle of that. Pretty straightforward. Doesn't have to be there because this is where you're putting the shelves. So you can make them higher or lower. There's a bunch of holes they've made for you. They're shaped like screws, but they kind of, it's more pushing them in. But I try to screw them in anyway. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, this one just goes straight in. I guess they all do if I just push a little bit, which isn't so bad because you don't need them to stay. They push against each other, so they don't actually need to stay in by themselves. Okay. And the ones on the bottom. But because they're shaped like screws, I turn them. Just because I don't trust myself. I'm just going to follow the instructions when I can. Alright. Except for the one about anchoring, because that's really annoying. Alright. Oh, that one just went straight in. Okay. Alright. So the next 2 steps are just putting the shelves on. I don't need to read the instructions for that at this point. Come on. Oh, the one last one. All right. This up here. It's these things, you can see the slots. Okay. And you don't want this facing people, so let's turn it this way so it's the laminated side that's showing. Again, this is gonna be narrow. It kind of a pain to put these in, but it does look nicer that way. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna feel. Make sure that they go into the holes right. So now put this down. Down the cabinet. Yeah, it's in. That was lopsided. Okay. And that one over there on that corner was lopsided. This one. Okay. Yes. Putting the GoPro cap back on. Yeah, just push it down. Yeah, it feels right. All right. Those last two things are doors. Not doing that today. Okay. Okay. Again. Just feel it through. That last one's in. Flush, flush, just feel them. Flush, flush. Okay, there you have it. Gonna end this part.